Let's try this again. Give it a second to realize that I'm streaming. There we go, I can see that. And now I need my stream manager. There. And I'll let everyone take their time to flow back in. Oh my god, I'm gonna shoot something. I mean, you can bully Streamlabs as long as I don't get in trouble for it. I never refueled. So, we are going to go and hopefully do stuff. Yep. Thank you, Texas, for the good old turn it off and back on again. Should have seen that coming, but okay. So, this lightning isn't going to last that long. It's going to last for first hour, and then the second hour it's going to go back down to rain. So hopefully I don't crash because of the lightning, because then I'll be very pissed. Although looking at from the stream's perspective rather than my computer's perspective, it is really nice. Yes, that's where we're going now actually. So we're taking James to work right now, which obviously requires us to go to the county. Which is an incredibly annoying and apparently wet endeavour. Hi O'Connor. Corbista, or yeah, I think that's how you say her name, is O'Connor, who is one of my children. And if the stream was working, you would have seen my other child, who was Mason, who was at the house when I was starting my stream. So you know. But hey. I'm going to work. Do-do-do. I'm doing good, how about you? Almost fucking crashed into a lamppost. A lamppost, a sign. Ooh. That's a cop. Do 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 do. Yeah, I know Texas, you told me. I'm still gonna call you Texas. Fucking thunder and lightning, Jesus Christ. That's a cop who is inside those things, but okay. As you do. It's really dark. I was gonna say, I was like, it's really dark for the daytime, and it's like, oh wait, it's not. It's almost midnight. That's a nice lightning strike. Imagine like playing this with NVE, get Mason to take some like awesome screenshots in this. Cause like goddamn. Okay, Cola, you need to get over, bruv. Bitch, you getting up my ass? I'm in a fucking truck and have insurance. Getting fucking blinded by the lightning as well, Jesus. So when I arrive at SADOT HQ, blah, 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 HQ, I'm going to sign in, do the paperwork that I need to do, and then I'll change into the uniform and get the vehicle. Most likely going to be driving around in the F250 arrow board, or digital arrow board for a while, unless we get tow calls, and I'll come back here, pick it up, and go out. Welcome to SADOT HQ. A place that I religiously love, because when it's raining, everything inside gets wet. So that can go inside. And so can we put buckets down everywhere. Let's go over here. Sign in. So I'll tab out of that. What's time? Early. 22. Probably do this for an hour. And then go from there. I also now need to go into the
channel switched.
tow 17. Actually, I'll just run tow directly. Get into our rain gear. That one. Yep. Don't need the helmet. Don't need the bag. I'm gonna keep the high-vis jacket on for now. Get on the back. I should be inside in a second, so it don't matter. Turn around. And here's our truck. And there goes that pallet. Oops. My driving's going to be absolutely awful with this because I have to use keyboard and mouse, not controller, because if I use controller, it moves that. So I am terribly sorry. I also need to get fuel. Just give me a second. Set alt tab. Yep, that's gone in. That is set as well. I need to.
Sound microphone activated.
Yep. And then hopefully not crash when I tab back in. There we go. Okay. I don't need any postals just yet. Let's go refuel this girl. If I can, if it... Hey James, my texting going to make sure she got her gun back yesterday. Yep. This thing does burnouts like nobody's business. Oh well. Do 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 do. My god. Need to get used to running keyboard, honestly. It's something I don't like doing, using keyboard when driving, because for me it looks like I'm going up, what the fuck? Going all over the road, looks quite choppy, but yeah. I'll gladly deal with the annoyance for a nice truck like this. Have to thank, I believe Stanton and I think a few other supervisors in SADOT actually for this truck, rather than because they went into their own pockets and got the money for it, I believe. So, you know, outstanding department to work with. Not department, sorry, because it's not a department technically. Outstanding company to work with. You know, you get to do all kinds of stuff with SADOT, especially if you get in with tow as well, on top of that. Looks like fire's running out of that station today. It's Bernard at the station, because if he is, I'll stop by. Doesn't look like it. We'll go here. And pull in. Ooh. Okay. Da 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 da. I'm gonna get soaking. What to do? Speaking of jerry cans, I saw a jerry can on the thing, so I was like, oh yeah, I need to do something. Once I refueled, this is when I get a call. For a tow. Hopefully there's not many calls, because I don't want to be going from like Polito down into the city and then back up, especially with this weather. I will severely lag out, but if I do, I do. If it's in the city and I'm in Polito, I'm probably going to have county lads deal with it, because I know I'm not going to make it there in time. And I don't want to waste LAO's time, FD's time, and obviously Civ time. Obviously it's fun getting calls out, and it is kind of boring when there's no calls, but you know, you want that sweet spot of not too many calls. Just want to make sure. Yep. Yep. And my combat pistol, good. Actually, yeah, I don't need flares. I've got a spooner. I've just got a fire so with this, what we carry with us, we have fire extinguisher, obviously. I'm also going to have a jerry can on me. Obviously pipe wrench for tools, flashlight, crowbar, hammer, stuff like that. I have my combat pistol for my personal protection, that's my own combat pistol. The only reason I have that is because of recent things that have happened towards some people who work for SADOT. And safety. There are times where LAO aren't on scene when you're dealing with something, or you get called out by a Civ. So, you know, can't complain. Also, in my DOG trucks, I usually keep what I call a case of water, so it's literally a case of water, and also I carry some energy bars, just because obviously if I show up on the scene like today and someone's quite cold and they need like energy or something, energy bars are good, and obviously they need water as well. Despite the fact they're getting drenched, they still need something to drink. And then they can obviously come and sit down in the cab that's going to be warm. That's if I get called out by a Civ. A lot of the time, if we get called out by a dispatcher, LAO or FD or both are on scene and they're dealing with the person. whereas we don't. We just show up, take the car. We still need to get paperwork for it though, so expect a lot of freezing. It's still pretty fun though, running this. It just has a white turning circle. You know, you can't complain. That's a pothole. Gonna have to put that in the logbook later. Do fleet maintenance. Be like, oh yeah, we broke the suspension on one of the rollbacks. Why? Yeah, we kind of hit a pothole. Like, oh. Ooh. Where was that pothole so we can fix it? Oh, we're outside the sheriff station in Paleto along with the fire station. Like, ooh. That's gonna be a fun thing to try and fix. I'm gonna return back to HQ. I have OCD now. But yeah, we're gonna turn back to HQ. Basically wait out for calls. Do an hour, if nothing comes up, we'll go off. If something happens in that hour, we'll stay on for a little bit longer. Especially if something happens at the end of the hour of running DOT. Here's a nice rollback though by Redneck. Hard ass turn. Also remember that I need to text Bernard back about that gun. What you want here? What we got? Winch, spray paint. Oh, I believe it's WD-40 in that smaller can. Shovel, jack, crowbar. Nothing else in this one. Secondary winch looks like a lot stronger one. First aid box, straps, hammer, bolt cutters. Pretty cool though. Oh, so you can operate the bed from back here as well with raise and lower with the numpad. Pretty cool. Welcome to waiting for calls. Obviously this isn't just what DOT does. We don't just do tow. Tow's a section of SADOT. SADOT also does roadworks and stuff like that. What's up, Yummy? So yeah, so if there's say a supervisor on and there's roadworks to be done, they'll go up and then we'll go up with them and help them out doing roadworks. A lot of the time we'll still be in radio to communicate, and then obviously if we're required to break off to go do a tow, we'll break off and go tow if we need to. If it can be countied, it will get countied. If it's something that we need to do, then yeah. We don't like counting everything though. It's something that I don't take joy in. Like I said, if I'm in Paleto and there's something that comes up in the sea, I'll have them count it. But I don't enjoy having them count it because it kind of removes the the fun, more or less, of being able to, you know, roleplay. It was the roleplay aspect of it as well, like, you know, all Elio doing at that point is walking over saying, alright, county comes down, collects the vehicle / TV. Whereas, you know, like I said, it kind of removes the point of doing whatever. Also, they do, DOT does accident response. So if your car has an accident, they need to be down there to like clean up the road, or, you know, fix anything that they've been rammed into or whatever. They'll go down there, fix it, or put temporary stuff in, like temporary barriers and whatnot. Or in theory they should, that's what I was told. Yeah, obviously if someone's car breaks down, we'll go out and fix it. Like someone wrecked, they had a flat tire, it came with a radio that they had wrecked, but I was running DOT, someone else was running tow, they went up as tow. I came up in my F250 arrow board, and I was like, alright, what's going on? Pulled over at this scene this guy had on Route 13 going northbound, lost his, I think it was his front left wheel, had apparently popped while he was going along, ended up him swerving, going into this lay-by and then up onto a bank, so he scraped the underside of his car, and we were like, we can get it off, but we can't confirm the damage underneath because currently it's on unstable ground, so we don't want to risk going under it and then it falling on us. So we'll drag it off, jack it up. If it doesn't have any severe damage or damage that could be tended to now while we're here, we'll do that. If not, like, you know, we'll stick, if it can't be fixed here now, then we'll stick on the truck and take it to wherever it needs to go to be fixed. Same with the tyre, the wheel. If we could put the new wheel on, we could. So for that we had a similar call. Someone was running their bike and their front wheel on their motorbike popped. Got called over to that, showed up and was like, alright, I'll see what I've got in my truck. Had the right wheel size, got a tyre, came over, took the actual entire wheel off, took the tyre part off of it, checked over, because it actually ripped the entire tyre off the wheel. So I was like, alright, I'm going to basically put a new wheel on, new tyre on this. So we did, put it back on the bike. We were just like, look, this is temporary. We recommend going down to mechanics to actually get a proper tyre that will last longer than the temporary ones. Temporaries, hint in the name, they're temporary. They're not designed to last long. They're designed to just get you from where you've had the accident to a garage or home, where you can then have someone else come out and do it or fix it. So it is quite a fun thing to roleplay. Obviously, if people are in SAF, get Civ, or aren't sure what they want to do in SAF, like, there are a lot of stuff you can do as Civ, and this is one of the things you can do as Civ. And by far, it's one of the funnest and fantastic things I've done in SAF. Even like standing here waiting for calls, we'll have like a chat, have a bit of banter. If there's something that's happened like IRL, like sports or whatever, we'll, you know, in character start talking about it, like, oh, did you hear the San Andreas Bulls or whatever are in the playoffs or something, and, you know, we'll talk about that. It's a nice way to have that character interaction, but also interaction with that person as well. Also helps you, at least from my perspective, flesh out your character, like James. Yeah. Rather than me just driving around doing nothing, you know, I can actually like stop on calls, have a chat while I'm loading something up, you know. Just like real life. And that's what I enjoy. Did you say Creepy Twitter is back? Yay, creepy toy is back. Speaking of which, I just remembered, I need to message Bernard. I did not drop my coffee, it just keeps cancelling my freaking... I don't know how to fix that with the V-menu because I'm an idiot. I have an apple. And for some magic reason, if I can squeeze it, and it's like weirdly soft. So I'm not sure whether that's good or bad. But I could probably crush this apple. But I'm not gonna try. Okay, hey James, it's Mel. I found your number on Groom's phone before. Keep an eye on her for my emails. Yep. I mean, yeah, Grim is technically at James's place. But, you know, I'm at work, so I should be fine. In before something happens. Imagine, bro. Imagine. I have food. What is this that I have removed from my drawer? Skips. Light and melty prawn cocktail. 71 kilocalories. God, this is gonna kill me. Who is it made by? It just says Skips. Isn't it Walkers that make Skips? Registered trademark kpsnacks.com. That doesn't help. Who are you made by? Snacks can be enjoyed as part of a balanced diet and a healthy lifestyle, including regular exercise. Well, I'm fat. I'll promise, no artificial colours or flavours. Cooked with 100% sunflower oil. Debatable. Well, actually it could be. No MSGs. Debatable, but alright. Energy, 4%. Fat, 6%. Saturates, 2%. Sugars, 1%. Salt, 5%. I don't see a problem with this. I think I'm the skinny person that could probably hide behind people though. Honestly. These are really nice, so I had them when I was a kid. I recommend while there's nothing going on, run and get food, because honestly, at this point this could be food reviews. What else have I got in this drawer? I got more skips. Mini cheddars, woo! I can't remember what I put in here. What's back here? Kellogg's Rice Krispies, multi-grain shapes. Oh, I've got 3 boxes of that. Ooh. What's in this one? Blue ribbon. What are you? Oh, crunchy rye bread, okay. Protein salted caramel nut bar. I have 2 drawers to the literally to the right of me. Like my arm rests right next to them. There's a good like inch between it, my arm and them, and it's just full of food. And then under the first one is a bunch of pens, like literally just pens, markers, Sharpies. What's this? Pop marker pens, Sharpies. Cheap version of a Sharpie. What's this? Pro Maker, Winston and Newton. Don't know what that is. It's like skin color marker thing, so you can make, you know, flesh colors. Came in a pack. I think I had multiple. That's gold. What's this one? Metallic markers. Metallic marker. Metallic marker. What's this? Just a normal pen. Washable. I don't know how to say that name. Handwriting pen, like the pens you used to get when you were a kid. Now I want Burger King now, Firefire. God's sake. Under that, I've got like colouring pencils. I've got some like blocks that are like crayons. I have a set for shading. It also has charcoal and like a brown version of charcoal, or a red version of charcoal, and it has like a sandpaper block to like sharpen the point of your pencils. That's just a wad of blue tack, so that's fantastic. Got Tipp-Ex, got two bills of Tipp-Ex just in case, glue stick, stamps. I don't mean stamps as in like stamps you put on your letters, I mean stamps like, you know, you stamp it and ink stuff. Crayons, what are those? What are those? And that's the stuff I got for GCSE art. I did GCSE art and I still suck, honestly. Like, I'll try and find some pictures of like the most recent artwork I've done, and I still need assistance doing half that. Like, honestly, it is fun though. Art is fun. I just can't do human bodies. I can do like landscapes. Well, that's basically all I got taught was landscapes. Landscapes, something like draw what's in front of you to the best of your ability. Clay work, I quite enjoyed clay work. That was fun. Never got to do any sort of art style work for people unless we already knew how to do it, because my school didn't have, like, apparently they just didn't have the time or effort to teach us. So yeah. And now I'm doing engineering, where engineering drawings are a lot of straight lines or curves, but to do those you have special tools, and I own some of those special tools because I was like, oh, if I get those tools I could use them for just normal drawing. But hey, okay. The first clay thing I ever did, it was mostly already prepaid, made out for us. And so it was a cylinder with a dome on the top, and we basically had to turn that into a bird, or a type of bird, or just look like a bird that then also links with nature. So if I take my platter duck out of the depths of hell, also known as a shite ton of Airfix models and Lego, and try not to break its beak. Okay. And I'm going to rest that in my other hand. So I gave it a fucking beak, obviously, wings, taily thing that you get from a bird, and then I gave it a freaking chicken's like head thingy, because apparently that was a good idea. Then covered it in slip paint or whatever it's called, and then it just ended up looking like a duck, and I platypus because I made the freaking bill a weird colour. So they're like, it's a platyduck. And I was like, alright, sweet, it's a platyduck. And then they filled it with expanding foam and shoved a metal rod up its ass. And then put it around the school for 5 years. I think. About a year, 1 or 2. Between 1 and 5 years. I'm pretty sure it was there for about 2 to 3. Some of them got smashed. I'm surprised mine didn't. And then I did some more clay work that was meant to be that I did to help promote my school. So it was open evening when people come in and see stuff. I went in. I never voted to say that I'd help out with anything. I don't think. Actually, no, I think I did say I'd help out with that. And they were like, you only need to be in here for an hour. Or you don't need to be in here for an hour because we have other people coming in doing it as well, or doing it for the entire night. I was like, alright, sweet. Went in there, did my hour. And I was like, actually, I'm enjoying this. I'm going to stay for another hour. It lasts about 3-4 hours. And then went off after that, went to the French building because I was also studying French. Stopped by there. Don't remember any sort of French besides Je déteste la français, which absolutely sucks, but you know, oof. And got some pancakes, but I was told to not call them pancakes. I was told to call them crepes. I was like, they're pancakes. You're giving me Nutella to put on them. They're pancakes. So I had pancakes and waffles. They started serving waffles as well. I was like the last person in there, and they were like, we still have pancake mix, and I'm like, give me pancakes. We had to order in French though, or in some language, so I chose French because that was the easiest one. I was like, give me, said it in French, and they're like, you need to say it in the language. I looked at them and I was like, you know I can't speak the language. I got crepes, apparently, pancakes, and waffles. So that was fun. Nutella on them, obviously. Pretty fun. I don't think, no, I didn't go to English, which I kind of think I should have done. The same with history. Math, not so much. It's math. You don't really got that. Sports, I think they were doing something in the sports hall. Well, yeah. It was pretty fun. Alright. The other thing I did for clay, so I did technically 3 things for clay, because the one I was at promoting art, it was just like slabs of clay, and then we had to put, we helped people like put stuff in, and I was like, can I do it? And the teacher was like, yeah, sure. So I drew a bunch of like dragon's eye, dragon scales, and then left them there to dry because it was air dry clay. Took them home afterwards, and then painted them with acrylic or enamel paint because I had a lot of enamel paint back then. God, that was fucking years ago. I don't like thinking about my past. It reminds me of how old I am, and I'm not even that old. God, wait until I'm 50. And be there like, back in my day. You kids don't know what it's like to sit at home all day. I had to sit at home because there was a plague. In actual fact, I don't have to sit at home because I'm going to college. Hey, and I'm streaming as well. Back in my day, we communicated via Twitch. What's that? It was a platform of doom. No. Don't forget to hydrate. I should highlight that as well as I drink water. Oh, no calls, so I'm going to check Discord. I get an app in a different Discord. Why? Weather forecast for SoCal. Sweet. That is terrifying. So I could never do that with clay. Because I'd end up like messing around with it and then just punching it for half an hour. I could probably do it now. Like, back when I was younger, it was just all about messing around, wasting time. Honestly, now thinking about it, like if I actually put effort into it, I probably could have actually got somewhere. Probably. Highly unlikely. But hey, it's pretty cool though. In before I get a call from dispatch, and I'm like, no, fuck off, I'm looking at hand. 15 minutes past. Almost out. 11. I can jump off of DOT if I'm putting in my hour. At this point, we're just sitting here talking because, you know, stuff. I did put an advert in, didn't I? Yes, I did. SADOT tow is now active, and I'm in the thing. Unless I got a call and I didn't realise it. Which I really hope hasn't happened. Trooper amused the person who has never met me can act like they are royalty. Well, that Phoenix person's definitely gonna die. My apple is soft. What? Intriguing. It's like it's been whacked or punched multiple times. That kind of compact and slightly. It looks a little bit bruised. And yeah, it's like half the side of it is nice and hard. It's only this one side that's soft. Soft-ish. Maybe it was wet. Every other day I run DOT. As DOT, I get calls. The day I run tow, no calls come in. I'm probably gonna eat those words in a minute. And especially when I'm streaming. God damn. The days I don't stream and run tow is when the world is apparently ending. And the days when I am running tow and streaming, nothing. Why do you do this? I want to promote SADOT. I'm sat here talking about art. This is the thing though. Because you can talk to people while you wait here. You can talk to, you know, your supervisors or peers or people who are, you know, lower rank than you, like DOT employees, your techs, supervisors, you know, your boss, and you can have a general conversation that a lot of the time you wouldn't really expect from other civ jobs, you know? Like when you're working at 24/7, a lot of the time you just stand there, someone comes in, you say hi, have a little bit of a chat, and then they go. With SADOT, you can have a chat while you're loading the car up, while you're fixing it, and while you're here. Like, you know, it's actually a fantastic workplace to work for in the civilian department. I'm actually glad that Stanton made it, as far as I'm aware. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, it didn't exist for a while, and then he or someone else, or he's taken over. I don't know, but Stanton's my boss, and as far as I'm aware, you know, without him, I don't think I'd be sat where I am, being able to do this and enjoying it. Because it is fun.
User joined your channel.
Oh. I heard yep.
8 to 2.
217, go ahead.
317, are you 10 sir?
10-4.
I have you route 2047 for a abandoned van 2047.
Can you turn on that postal, please?
2047 for a abandoned van.
Same for in route 5 mics.
User left your channel.
Whoa, Toku! I'm not going to take it across that patch of dirt track though, because that's going to be really muddy and really slippery, and I don't want to risk having this sink into it. Like, it's not 100% heavy, but obviously, you know, it still has some weight to it, and I'd rather not risk it sinking into that. I'll keep on the roads. My lights turned off. No, they haven't. Fire engine too. There's an abandoned van. Hmm. 2047 for an abandoned van, I think. Someone's gonna have to relay half the stuff they sent to me because my brain is crap. Also doesn't help this weather. Pain in the ass. So depending on what I need to do on scene, I might have to... Don't you dare pull me over. I'm going under the speed limit. The speed limit along here is 50. If you pull me over some bullshit reason, I swear to God. He's just flip to Yui. What does he want? Why are you behind me? Two 2042 from abandoned. There we go. In there. There's no lights on here. I'll park it here for now just to find out what's going on. Okay. Load up. Evening.
It's the van in front of me, sir.
Alright.
Yeah, this piece of crap.
I did say it was a van to dispatch, and whether or not he told you, I'm not. Seems not.
I got told abandoned van.
Disabled van.
Oh. Fantastic.
Disabled. It's disabled.
T-dot.
Yeah, I can't hear anymore. The weather's getting somehow worse.
I mean, this is San Andreas, what do you expect? It's a poo green.
Can you take the van?
Yeah, I'm just gonna need to see if the winch is able to load it up. If not, I'll drop back to the HQ and pick up our larger tow truck. If that's unable to take it, I'll grab the heavy wreck.
Okay. Are you able to take this lady with you to the tow yard?
Yes.
Thank you. Right. I'm heading off. Y'all have fun. Stay safe. Don't die.
This is why I carry a firearm. I don't know what she's gonna do. I need
I
to.
hate the rain.
Other info. Transport.
Stay safe.
I need to technically write down a plate as well. 07K kilo. X-ray 0136. Car model, I have no fucking idea. Okay, let me just line up the truck. Disabled vehicle that needs transporting. If it can't get on the back of this, I'm gonna fucking shoot myself. I mean, it should be long enough and wide enough. Nope, wrong one. Don't do that. She's in the way. Okay, miss, if you could just stand over here on the path, please.
Well, yeah. Right, you are.
I mean, it looks like it will fit. If not, then we're going to have a slight problem. It looks like it will fit just, though. Why does it keep moving when I'm not actually touching that? There, rear lights on. Okay, don't close the fucking door then.
User joined your channel.
Don't you dare. He is too quiet to hear. What the fuck?
County 17.
Tow 17, go ahead.
Tow 17, can I have you en route to...
Doesn't ask on 10-8. Fantastic.
Out en route to 3041 Nowhere Road for a golf cart.
Be advised, Tow 17 is currently on a call and unavailable.
Tow 17, you copy?
10-4. Tow 17 is 10-7 at this time, already on a call.
10-4, I'll have county tow en route then. County tow 10-1 countywide.
User left your channel.
Give it some slack. Okay. This is actually really handy because it has 2 hook points, or 2 anchor points on the front of the
Hey,
vehicle.
when you have this like hooked up, would it be okay if I catch a lift back to like Sandy or somewhere that I can get a bus home from?
Yeah, no
with you?
problem. I'll
Cool.
head that way anyway.
Cool. Yeah, I appreciate that.
That's if the winch can take this load. If not, I'll have to return back to HQ, grab another vehicle and come back. But I can take you back to Sandy
Yeah,
if
I
we
was
need
gonna
to.
say I can give you the keys for this. If you can give me a lift back the first trip, that would be ideal because it's
Yeah.
been one heck of a long day and I just want to go to bed now.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do. Uh, okay, just gonna have to make sure that the brakes are off, it's in neutral, and I'm gonna be basically steering it to get on so it doesn't drift.
Cool. Yeah, I'll stand a safe distance away.
If it doesn't fit, I'm gonna be pissed. Yay! Okay. Ooh, just.
Looks like it worked.
Yeah, that's good, that's good. That, oh, no question. Sweet. I saw it. Give me a wee second. Okay. Yeah, you're free to come with me and get in. Just make sure you've got your things with you, everything that you need from the vehicle.
Yeah, I did that before you got here.
Alright. Well, it's on, it's secured, so we'll be making our way down to Sandy now then.
Cool.
just. Oh, that was incredibly lucky. Yeah, it'll be a butt clencher. The worst part is getting out of here, so I'm actually gonna have to turn my lights back on just to get out, because I'm gonna have to swing a wide.
Yeah, thank you once again for the lift. I really appreciate it.
No problem, it's what we do. It is. Kinda. I don't know what type of vehicle this is though, so I am gonna have to check. So I can put it in the report. So you said you want to get dropped off in Sandy, any particular point you want to get dropped off?
Yeah, you can just drop me off at the turn off, like you know, like the junction up ahead. Just drop me off there. Like you don't even have to punt to Sandy. I'll just jump straight out.
Alright. 10-9.
I'm sure there's strong preference
Are you
for
gonna be
stopping
free for a new
when I have to
assignment?
jump out, but yeah.
Sorry,
Okay,
can
I
you
appreciate
10-9
it.
that again?
Do I just
I have a
call?
large amount of radio
Like, who do I
traffic.
call to
Uh,
figure out getting the
Are you
vehicle
gonna
back?
be available for a new call?
Negative at this time, still on the odd call.
10-4, do you have a rough estimate of when you'd be available?
Tell you what, I'll just let the dealer know that you guys have
About
got the vehicle
5
and
to
he
10
can sort
mics.
it out. It's a local, so that shouldn't be too much hassle for you
10-4,
guys.
do you want me to send you out this
Alrighty,
details for this
thanks.
call now?
Thank you so much
And
again for
then
the
inform that
lift.
it'll be about
Have a nice
5
night.
to 10 mics.
You too. What's the call so I can see if I'm able to make it?
It's gonna be for a pickup truck 7285 roundabout mile marker Alpha Route 13.
Is that going to be northbound or southbound?
Southbound.
I'll be 5 mics to your HQ to drop off this load that I currently have. I'll be 10 mics out when I'm available, so 15, maybe 16 mics.
10-4, thank you, I'll let you know. Metro, 10-1 out of chat.
User
Don't
left
pull out
your
in front of
channel.
me. This is going to have to be a pretty quick unload, which is annoying. Yeah. A lot of calls, so not really 100% 5 mics out from where I'm technically going to, but I like to give myself a bit of leeway. I'd rather not say, like, say 2 mics and then hit traffic or get pulled over or something. So pickup truck 7285 Malmock Alpha Route 13 southbound. Alright, Emmy, thanks for stopping by. Hopefully this pickup truck can get on the back of this, because this is, ooh. RL probably would have strapped it down a hell of a lot more. And, actually I probably wouldn't have actually had this come out. I would have had the larger base game tow truck, just because of the weight. The amount of dead weight that would be on the back of this right now would be quite a bit. There we go. So. Okay. It's going to be an incredibly fast drop off, so I'm going to keep the engine running. Come on, all the way down. There you go. No, don't get in. This sort comes in handy type fast. I spell control on, oh well. Mm. Hmm. I'll have a Leo stop by on my second call. Create Slack. And none of you see that. There. Now time to go southbound Route 13. Because I don't have time to deal with what Thon just sent me. I'm going to have to write it down actually. Alert system at DOTHQ. Unknown person on premises. I mean, it quite literally did roll off the truck. Just not the direction I wanted it to. I'm going to have to wait to do that. Seeing that Thorn wants me to do because I'm on a call for something else. Obviously IRL, I'd probably have someone else go do it county, but because I'm not in the same radio, and I don't think I can 10-1 into their radio system, I'd have to wait. Southbound Route 13 mile marker Alpha. We're at Delta, about to be Charlie when we actually break off up here, so we're a good distance away. Let's hope the pickup truck fits on this truck. Fits on the rollback. If not, I'm literally going to shoot myself, because that's going to require me to drive back to the HQ. There is a limit of what can be put on the vehicle, but because we literally get these kind of pictures of it's a van, it's a, you know, what's it called? A fucking pickup truck. Then, you know. Yeah, I might find a surprise at DOT. Doesn't mean I'm not going to call the police. I'm going to have sheriff come down. Unknown entity on the premise. I'm going to get back. I'm going to have my firearm ready. Because, I don't know what someone's doing on the premises. And they shouldn't be there. I was informed southbound Route 13. Marmark Alpha, which is directly ahead of me. In before they counted it and then didn't inform me. That's one other thing, is like they'll call us out, they'll decide to count it, and then, you know, we're unavailable. Oh, there. Oof. Ooh, that's, I'm going to quickly run myself past that. Don't close the door then. God damn it. He's got that blocked off. Okay. Dark green as well. Whiskey Echo Echo 397. Dark green as well, so don't need to put anything in there. Unknown who that guy is. But I'm gonna have to get him a call down here. Actually, I'm gonna have to check with him to see if he's got. That's got 2 crates in it. Don't know what the crates are in it, so I'm gonna have to go check with them. That's a problem because that's leaning. I don't have the equipment on my truck to deal with that.
What's up?
Unit, is everything in the vehicle that needs to, is required being removed?
Oh yeah, everything's good.
Alright, do you know what happened exactly?
Just a minor traffic crash. It crashed into a tree.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, he got transported, so the car is good to go.
Okay.
You need to back your truck in, or are you gonna? I don't know if you can move the car out. If you want, I could just block the highway and then you just back in to pick it up. Because I don't think that truck's gonna move. Because
With
they disconnected the battery and like all that extra stuff.
because I could probably use a lamppost if I can ensure that it is actually secured or is actually not going to fall over. As an anchor point. I see a lamppost in front of me.
No, no, my spectacles.
Okay then. Well, I'm gonna probably use it as an anchor point anyway. If not, I'll get a rod out and stick it in the ground, create that as an anchor point. Have that more or less pull it out into this right hand lane, and then take the winch off, put it on the front, and just drag it into the front.
Alright, cool.
Sweet. Just sign here, liability release.
Yeah. You need me to block any lane or just this one?
Just this one.
Alright, cool. There you go.
Alright, thank you. Alright, let's get to work. That's going to require me to get the bag out as well. Because he doesn't see that on his spectacles, I am going to have to get out some stuff out the truck. So. Alright, sweet. Anchor point for winch. Not going to need any chains because it will hook around the anchor point and go into that direction, pull it onto this lane. Quote unquote pull it, obviously I'm going to have to RP, I'm going to get in and actually drive it, but RP wise it's going to be pulled out. Fucking... So I'm going to pull into this lane, so I'm actually going to put the anchor point here. I'm probably spelling anchor point completely wrong, but okay. Theoretically, I would put the anchor point in the road, but that would require me to actually block off that road and use that lamppost over there. Thank you for reminding me that I'm spelling anchor wrong. Don't care if I spelled crowbar wrong. Structure, I don't care if I spell it wrong. I'm actually going to then bring this down. I really hope that's high enough. Okay. I'm gonna go down the road to slightly and then do a U. Actually, I'm gonna reverse and do a UE. I'm gonna go down that actually. Okay, I've got it secured on the rear of the vehicle. I'm gonna back my truck up, and do you want me to take it to our HQ or do you want me to take it to Mission Row actually?
You go take it to your HQ.
Alright, now reverse the rollback up here slightly, and I'm gonna do a UE through that opening so I can then get northbound, if that's alright.
Alright, yeah. Let me block. I'll do both sides so it could go.
Alright. He doesn't see that. Why? Okay. At least this actually fits now. I like LSPD sometimes. That was actually a really nice look there actually. Pretty fun. Once again, this is like what I like as well, is you get to hang out with other departments that you other departments. So obviously you get to hang out with LSPD, get to hang out with fire sometimes, SO, state. And, you know, it's a fun experience because when you can, like during a scene, like I said, you can sit down and have a chat. Obviously you can't because it's raining right now, but not everyone's want to get out of their vehicle. But when it's not raining and you're running tow, you know, they'll have like come over and have a chat with you while you're loading the vehicle up or something, or if you're doing roadworks or whatever. And it's, you know, you can learn more about like their department if you don't know that much about the department from just talking to them. The same with them learning about like SADOT and Civ department. And it's also quite fun because you learn it as an in-character experience. SADOT is a Civ thing. It's not. It's a Civ job, rather than a department. That's why on the SAF applications you don't see. You only see sheriff, PD, fire, and Civ, and obviously comms. You don't see SADOT. SADOT is part of Civ department. Therefore, it is not actually a department. It is a workplace technically. What the fuck? So yeah. Actually, when I drop this vehicle off, that's going to be my last thing as DOT. I'm going to have Leo come down and help me check out what's going on with this thing at SADOT. Which means that I get to do a 911 call. Which I haven't done in a hot minute. So I'm actually going to leave the truck on the back for a bit. And yeah. Okay. That's a person. Okay, let's go back outside. I'm not going to put my firearm just yet. In fact, while I get the 911 call, I'm going to reverse up and prep the vehicle. Like, she messaged me saying that LO isn't required. I'm calling LO down for some reason of there's someone unknown in SADOT, and obviously for a safety reason I have to call LO down here. I'm also going to put in brackets from SADOT just so they know that I'm the one calling them. Like, they can easily just go into the tow radio and see me. Or come into the tow, yeah. Okay.
You were moved.
San Andreas 911. What's the nature of your emergency?
Hi, I work for the San Andreas DOT, and I've just come back from a job, and there seems to be someone asleep inside the DOT HQ, and they've also set off our security alert system.
Okay, can you just remind me of the location of the headquarters, please?
It's going to be 3048. The recycling centre there.
Off of Catclaw.
Yes.
Okay, so you said you've just come back from a job and found someone asleep in the...
Inside the actual building of the HQ.
Alright, I'm right in assuming they're trespassing, correct?
I believe so, yes. I don't know who they are, and I wasn't informed that anyone would be here today.
Okay, can you just give me a quick description of what they look like?
All I managed to see from a quick glance is black boots, like black pants, black jacket, and what looks like a black hat or hair. Not like a white female. Sweet. Oh yeah.
Alrighty, and can I just take your name, please?
James Hawkins.
Alrighty, I'm gonna have some county units head en route. Just stay away from the person, don't approach them, just in case. And if anything changes, please call back immediately.
Alright, thank you.
Okay, have a nice day.
You too.
You were moved.
That, kids, is 911. That is comms. That's what you do as comms, is you do that. You are the 911 operators. So you'll deal with FD, LEO, and tow. Obviously the only time you'll deal with tow is when you come into our radio and request tow. Just take my gloves off. Actually, I'm gonna put them on. I'll wait for Leo to arrive. I can't see her, that's the thing. So... unless there's someone else in there. Let's go put these into the system / garage. So I'm literally inside the vehicle. Okay, if you're not gonna let me delete you. I'll delete you myself. Read the delete menu.
ankle hurts. Okay. Well, I got a call saying you were trespassing out here, so do you want me to get some medical started for you? Do you?
Didn't realize
How's your ankle hurt? Okay. Well. I'll go ahead and get medical started for you, and we'll get you down to a hospital, okay? It's okay.
I think you can see me. What? What?
Oh. Where at? Is there someone else there?
Yeah, what?
Is there somebody else back there?
No, as far as I'm aware, I was just back there.
Alright. If you want to go back there and check, come back and let me know.
Yeah. No, no one's back though. It's alright, I'm gonna be pulling my roll back in here, not all the way to the front, but inside just so I can check it over before I go off shift.
Alright.
Here we go. Let's reverse all the way over here to get a wide ass turn to get it through that hole.
Okay, that's fine.
If you need me, I'll be in the corner. I just need to put some paperwork in.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually have to tab out and do paperwork. By paperwork, I mean just put it in tow logs. Which is what I've been writing down. So date, time. So date today is the 29th of the 10th, 2020. Copy that for both of them. Time for me, I put always my time. I did both those tow calls. Car model. Van. Green. Custom main. T dot. It's not T, it's F, I don't think. Let me double check. That's T dot, okay. Not fires yet. Benson 4x4. Dark green as well. It was S Scarletti for SAF name. Just so that if they do a report, it can come up somewhere. Customer name, first one was San Andreas State Trooper, second one was LSPD.
Or you got Captain.
Reason MVA. Reason disabled. Warrant for NA. Warrant for NA. Plate 07. Kilo X-ray Delta. Oh, sorry, 0136 for the van. It's 6 WEE 397 for that vehicle. Clock in, clock out. That 2346. However, I need to remain on site until they are gone, just for safety and liability reasons. So change nickname, remove the toe.
Channel switched.
Alright.
Sound muted.
Jennifer Payne.
Okay, that's done.
Okay, madam, how is the pain from a scale of 1 to 10?
It was a 3.
3, okay. I don't know, so...
Did you get the stair chair?
Yes.
Okay.
And that goes in garage.
Help her into the chair.
Alright, ma'am. We're just gonna go ahead and help you up and we'll sit you on this little chair right here. There we go. Just so you know, White, there's no compression on yet if you're gonna get one on in the medic.
Yes, Miss Madam. Alright, let's strap you.
Notice you work here, correct?
Yes.
Alright, you need anything?
No, not really. I'm just gone off shift, so I'm just gonna remain here until she's off the property and everything's dealt with for safety and liability reasons.
Alright, yep, no worries.
I like how reflective your pants are.
Yeah, they are.
Shit, yeah.
Nice and reflective.
Very safe. Good on you.
I mean, it's part of the dress code.
Have a good day.
You too. So they got medic 1 down here, and
Yo.
stuff. I heard a ping.
Yeah.
And I don't want
if you
that
just want to
ping
like
was-
pull out the stretcher,
what was
have
the
a sit on it
ping?
and put it back in. Just because.
It's a notification ping from Streamlabs. Alright, skip to
Yeah, I
few
know, but if
frames.
you just want to like pull out the stretcher,
Disappointing.
load it from the stair chair onto the stretcher, and then
I missed a fall.
Katie.
No, I
no
didn't.
issues
Never
on
mind.
that. Alright,
I'm
man.
gonna
Why
Let's
do I
help you
feel
from
like I
the
just
stair chair
heard you
into the
ask
stretcher, okay?
Valentina?
Alright, let's pack the stair chair away.
Da 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 da. Wait for them to be off the premises. For
I'll put
safety
some
reasons.
compression on that, yeah.
Yep.
And time to get changed, or quote unquote get changed, and jump off of James. We're gonna jump on as Grim. I'm gonna let them go away. I jump over here. And if I just take one more bite of the apple. Here we go. Yeah. So we're on our way now to get Grim from James's house to do a ride around. Thank you, Streamlabs, for notifying me. I keep getting pings for stuff, but I don't see it ending up on my Streamlabs or my activity feed, so I'm very confused. Okay, so in a world where everything is soaking wet apparently. Well, are we in England? Jesus Christ. Reminds me of a few days ago when it was absolutely piddling it down. Okay. Why'd you have Grimm's grave ready? That's mean. Grimm's not gonna die? Not yet. Yet. Well, welcome back. Okay. Let's see if Bernard is on. Let's see if I can get my gun back. Tannerite? Tannerite what? I'm gonna keep my visor down at all times now because it's raining and fucking a wet face while riding is absolutely horrible. I want to see if there's some EUP stuff that we can get for biking. So you know, like the where you can wear normal clothes, but then over the top you have that like basically a vest, rather than full biker gear. I wonder if there's some stuff on the 5M website EUP wise for that, for male and female, because that'd actually be pretty nice to see. Just a bit more diversity for civ wise. This also means rather than just wearing this or wearing no protective gear whatsoever, you can have some protective gear on but still get like road rash and stuff. So you could wreck out on like a summer's day, and rather than me role-playing that Grimm's getting heat stroke because she's wearing full gear, she can still have gear on, wreck out, and then not be severely injured on her back or front, but have road rash on, say, her arms. You know? Okay. Isn't Tannerite what they put on the Russian tanks as reactive armor? Or is that something else? Green light! Welcome to Motovlog 3, I think? Local post office delivery delivers a package to a Grim Azrael at her dorm. Okay, fine, if you want to go around me, go around me. I'm gonna be a lot more careful when riding in the rain because I really don't want to have to roleplay that she slid off again, especially with this new bike. The old bike I've already done roleplays of her sliding off multiple times. So, although it is like repeating that kind of roleplay is actually like, you know, it's consistent for the sole reason of what you expect. She's riding a bike, so she's obviously gonna slide off if she hits like a loose patch of dirt or if she hammers the accelerator, or you know. You know. I mean, I do know that with Russian tank armor, it's designed so that it only explodes away from the armor of the tank, and it's designed to basically just destroy anything before it actually hits the armor, so that the armor can take the shrapnel. As far as I'm aware. That's obviously from research done online, and well, the only way to get information about Russian tanks is to obviously get a Russian tank, and honestly, the only way to get information from that is from Russian sources half the time. So I'll see. I'll have to have a what the fuck? Have a muck about with the EUP before or after patrol today or tomorrow to see if there's anything like that. Just because, like I said, you know, it adds. It's not like, you know, major if like they're like, no, we can't add this, but you know, it's something that is will add like we'll add that little bit of like roleplay of just okay. And that's Bernard's truck. Okay. I'm all soaking wet. And I need to find my mouse, do this. Don't you dare crash. Why the fuck are you sitting down? The fuck was that?
Training they had earlier this week, but some things came up, got busy.
Yeah, I work my second job when the trainings and shit happen, so I can't really make them.
Yeah.
Hello, Grimmith.
Grim. Hi, Texas. Yeah, I did. I just finished my hour of DOT.
Don't get arrested. Don't get. I don't know. Don't get arrested. Don't shoot anybody unless you're allowed to. It's the same shit I'm always gonna tell you, basically. Alright. Have a good one. But anyway.
Is she mute?
User.
Oh, I thought the tension was thicker than pea soup for a second.
Jesus Christ. Is she mute? Yeah. Oh. The fuck? Jesus Christ. Is she mute? Maybe you should just, you know, jump on Texas. Goddamn. No one in the area involved with that. I know because I watched it fall over like earlier. AI. Here's where I need to be careful. Is that turn, because I've already slipped off there once. Don't you dare turn. Are people already breaking my rules? God's sake. No, I don't want to copy the message. I want to. Oh, for some magic reason it won't let me do anything to it. Give me a second. There is nothing I can do about the message you just sent. Texas. Even if I delete it, they're still going to see it if they look at my stream. The only thing that I'm aware that they'll do is probably sit you down and talk to you about why. And yeah. If you have a problem with anything as well, take it to your CO, COC, and if they don't deal with it, take it to someone higher than COC. Obviously follow the chain of command. Like, come on. And I don't think, like, many high-ranking people watch my stream anyway. Because I'm a fucking idiot. So, they're not gonna... what are they gonna gain out of watching my streams? Know that I'm an absolute fool? You don't need to say sorry, it's just, you know... I'm not gonna be the one that gets in trouble at the end of the day with that. But at the same time, I might get requested to take the stream down, or remove it, or edit that part out. And my editing skills are shit, so I'd just probably remove the entire video. Which is a bit of a pain in the ass. But yeah, if I have to do it, I have to do it. Just don't break my rules and don't break their rules. Because otherwise we're gonna have a problem. On both our ends, then we're both screwed. And just you more than me. Probably. Anyway, in other news, it is soaking fucking wet. I'm on at 68. I'm in the middle of just doing a comfort ride to get distracted from everything that's going on. And that's what I do as Graham, is I just go around and ride. Welcome to me relaxing and writing. It's what she does in her spare time when she's not, you know, working. I believe that is Mel, just I think she's wearing a wig. So yesterday during last night's patrol, I believe she did mention that if she does go out, she'd wear a wig to try and conceal who she is because of the incident. Jesus Christ, that medic's hauling ass. So I believe it isn't dyed, I believe it's just a wig. It could be a different character, I don't know. What the fuck? Alright. Alright, Texas. That's a really weird looking, like obviously it's sunrise through the clouds, but damn bro. That's red. Imagine if that happened yesterday, just be like, that's redder than Grimm's brain. Yeah, that medic was going places. Is Manning on by chance? King Riker, West Worcester, Garland, Ezra, Price, Logan, Mason, Darren, Kane, Bernard, Rash, Malone, James, no, Shockton, Onoli, Hill, Emily, North, Thorn, or Stanford, T, or Amon, I don't know. If I get those people's names wrong, I am sorry. I can't get people's names correct. Although, to be fair, now I can get my name correct half the time. It's just funny. But, you know, it's one of those things. Can't really complain. Why am I going this way? I was gonna go back down to the dorms, actually. I got a notification. Notification doesn't matter, apparently. Whoa! Oh, where do we go? Where do we go? Where do we go? Where do we go? Oh. My eye is twitching, why? Should we go to the dorms? Or should... Actually, no, I'm not going to go to the dorms. I'm going to have Graham go to Darren's house. Actually, no, back to James's house, because Darren might move, so better be safe than sorry. Especially with the bike. So go back to James's house, drop off the bike. Do I go Aurora? Or do I want to go Jake? Or do I just keep riding around as Graham? Because at this point I'm getting a wee bit bored. Don't you dare come up my ass. I'm going to delay me showing up at James's house though. By any means I was not in the right lane necessary. So I'm going to ride around here. Oh, if that fucking not Billy, the smart car was a fucking Elio, I was like, oh shit. Looking for a good therapist. I have a recommendation. Go to Parsons Rehabilitation Center and they have therapists. That's where Grim goes. That's where a lot of people go actually. Parsons Rehabilitation and Therapy Center. Turn left at the next junction. I don't like that that's behind me and it's massive. I could probably run me over. That's sand and water. Ooh. Lethal, very slippery combination. A friend of mine was riding his bike to college when it was raining, hit a puddle. Kinda like that. Had to rev a little bit higher to help get through it, help keep the speed up. But it kind of shook him about a lot, almost lost balance and fell off. And I'm like, that's why I want to drive a car. Also because I'm soaking fucking wet. And if I'm in a car, I'm not. So this is how I live out me wanting a motorbike, is I play a Grim. That and until I can afford a car and then get a motorbike as well. Because I might get a motorbike first and then a car. If I can at least. If I can't, then I will. Because honestly, a 2-hour bus ride would be a lot better with a 1-hour ride on the bike.
Big.
I take it it's a training? I'm questioning many things, one of which is why is it on fire? Oh yeah, it is training map. Jesus Christ. Five pyros. That guy is zooming, Jesus Christ. Before patrol day, I try to get some prep to get some screenshots for Halloween of Grimm, and a few of them may contain body parts. Would you find Grimm wearing a Halloween mask in like a completely blacked out kind of suit type thing? But like not suit pants. I'll pull over somewhere and show you what I mean. And have a bunch of screenshots of her basically killing people or dismembering them. I'll actually pull in here. So this. You guys want to see that kind of thing? Going around and dismember it, or screenshots of her quote unquote dismembering things. Might do it for a scene in the future as well, of her going around dismembering animals during Halloween. Yeah. Yeah, Grimm secretly a serial killer. As you do. I'll go around him because he's going slow. Go back in. You guys in your fucking tannerite, Jesus Christ. Don't get up my ass or I will honestly run you over. I will take you out of that fucking car and I will run your ass over. Bitch. So, the thing is with explosives, I would do a scene where Grim does dispose of, say, a animal's body with explosives, but majority of explosives I'm not allowed to use whatsoever, and the explosives I do need to use after COC permission. So don't expect me to be using explosives in the future. I can imply that they've been used, but that's just no fun. Also, if Grim gets found out that she's used explosives, she could probably get thrown in jail and then made a felon, which isn't good. And Grim does not want to be a felon for some very specific reasons. Now that she has her gun back, she also doesn't want to be a felon, because if she becomes a felon, she loses that firearm. She loses that protection. I mean, it's very unlikely that she, like, yeah, she could then just keep carrying the firearm and then just not get caught. But the thing is, then she'll get arrested again and then probably sent in jail. So it's something Grim does not really want to do, is go to jail again. Although she spent a short period of time in jail, she doesn't want to go there and then come out as a felon, because then she will not be legally allowed to carry a firearm. And at that point, it's just a downward spiral of Grim doing illegal stuff at that point. Which is never good. You're both equally insane. I need to actually change who I am in the CAD. If the CAD would load, please load, please, for me, beep it, please, no, okay. Yes, I have downloaded water today. I thoroughly recommend everyone at home starts downloading a bit of water. And by that I mean start drinking, hydrate or dihydrate. Okay, no. No, Super, no. One, I wouldn't even get close. Two, I'd die trying to get close, that's why I wouldn't get close. And three, that requires me to go to jail as a felon, get let out, oh sorry, go to jail, then get let out, be a felon, not be able to carry a firearm, and then go after her. Because I don't give a shit, because Grim don't care anymore. I'm not going to get to any of that ending list because she has to go to jail first. The plan is to keep her out of jail and not get a felony charge. The plan is to also stay away from jail in. Is that plan working? Fuck no! Is that good? I don't know. It's fun. It's fun roleplay. It's terrifying. I'm gonna come into here and buy a Snickers bar because I'm hungry. Don't touch the wall. It's the fact I reverse at 5 miles per hour. You proud of me, Mum? I reverse at 5 miles per hour. That says I'm in 6th gear. So the only thing that changes is the thing. You ain't you when you're hungry. Snickers, get some nuts. Bollocks. Fucking lie. You're not you when you're hungry. Snickers, get some nuts. That is the Snickers advert we had. You're not you when you're hungry. Snickers, get some nuts. Like, okay. Do I have nuts in my drawer actually? I have skips. I have another pack of skips. I have a single Jaffa cake. And I'm going to have a small box of Kellogg's Rice Krispie multigrain shapes, just in case. That can sit there. What else we got? Freaking breakfast snack cookie things. Rye bread, which I don't really fancy right now because I don't have any cheese to put them on, or cream cheese. I'll have one of them and put them on the side as well. I can go with the multigrain shapes. Welcome to Eating Simulator 101. Why has my voice done that? I'm going to continue finishing my apple first though. Okay, who that? How dare you? Yee. Shut up. Mary Poppins with the snack drawer. You shut up about my snacks. That's seriously still burning. I don't think he, like, either. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. I don't know. Did they take it off the front of the medic though? Didn't he see? Oh, what happens if it fell off and he ran it over? What does it say? Ooh, Riker's made with 3 stab wounds and none deemed major. He'll be released later that day and on light duty the week later. Rest in peace, Father Riker. So if people don't know, Darren's Grimm's dad, but Darren is married to Riker. Therefore, Riker is technically Grimm's dad as well. Grimm don't like Riker that much though. He's mean. He's also state. Just the guy who dealt with earlier when we got on scene. As tow with the van. Okay, let's not go off into that ditch. That's a creepy smile. Ooh, someone attacked Darren and Riker's apartment. Ooh. No, Grimm is not a serial killer. She likes hunting. So she'll go out and kill rabbits. Small game that she can get her hands on just to skin, remove the innards and get the meat, cook it. Although a lot of the time she'll take it to someone in Sandy to do it. But hey, stop saying that Grimm's a serial killer. You have yet to see her kill an animal. County and fire EMS currently in effect. Oof. This patrol really already coming to an end? Damn. No, she doesn't strangle the life out of the creatures. A lot of the time, especially if it's like a small game creature, which is what she typically hunts. So, going back to that subject, if she gets a hold of a rabbit, then a lot of the time she'll snap its neck to make it quick, so it's dead basically. incredibly quickly. The same with any sort of birds like ducks or chickens. Snap its neck, make it quick. That's what they all say, then they turn into Ted Bundy or Charles Manson. Okay, firefighter. You are far from wrong, firefighter. Grim is not the psychopath or murderer. It's someone else's. Now we're gonna go back to James's place. Because apparently everyone's dying off all of a sudden. No, I made it through that before it changed. Didn't run a red light. None of you saw me run a red light. That was an amber light. I was committed. That bastard's going Mach 6. They're going to a call. No. Okay, so Grim doesn't kill people for the fun of it. Grim doesn't kill people whatsoever. She's not a serial killer. Nothing has made her be a serial killer. She doesn't have the mental capacity to kill someone. Well, she does, but she doesn't have the, you know what I mean, she doesn't have the emotional ability to kill someone. Emotions are too in control for her to do that. She'll shoot someone for self-defense, but she doesn't want to kill people. Like, if she found out that if she shot someone in self-defense and that person had died, she'd be destroyed. Also, she'd think she's going to get arrested for it. So stop it. Cape Catfish. And continue southbound, Sonora Freeway. Not this exit, the next one. Woo! Rather than him. God damn, it's wet. This person ahead of me is going to cut into my lane, isn't there? No, AI is learning. Damn, bro, imagine. Yeah, I recommend not bullying Graham, because that will get you shot. That knows at the station. That's still on fire as well. Okay, I'm gonna pull over and just double check to see if the firefighters are actually still on. Or if they've actually gone off. Nope, no one is running fire right now. And all LEO are in the state radio. Okay. Let's go and... Jesus fucking Christ. If they're like Grimm's bike and you'll be like, which one? Oh, the BMW. Well, that's a load of bullshit, considering I've been riding it. No firefighters are on, and yet that's still on fire. Okay then. Confused. Well, we're going to Darren's place now instead. Because that's where Darren probably is. I'm gonna get down there and be like, who are you? I'm Darren's daughter. Prove it! I don't fucking know how. I kept my family's last name. I can't play firefighter. I can't put bunker gear on. I can't put SCBA gear on. I could probably try and find a fire extinguisher and put it out, but logically speaking, I'm not going to do that. There's no reason for me to. The sole reason for that is because I'm not in the fire department. So I can't pretend to be a medic. Okay, that kind of stuff. Obviously, if I'm running as Jake, who's a witch doctor for the Lost, then yeah, I can do some medical stuff. Obviously the same with James. He's DOT, they have first aid. And obviously Grim carries a small first aid kit with her, the same first aid kit actually that I have behind me in my bag for college. It's a small little basic first aid kit, and a lot of the time I'll grab that and actually open it and use it, or look through it on actual scenes to go, okay, this is what I'm using, I can actually type this in, the parameters and whatnot of what it is. Thanks Darren, you already sent that to me. But yeah, I can't, you know, basically put a fire uniform on and pretend to be firefighter. That would be breaking the rules. Because obviously I don't know how to do it because I'm not in the department. The same with those who aren't safe. Okay, I'm not gonna go back there in full soaking wet biker gear, grabbing a fire extinguisher or a quote-unquote fire hose from the fire station and trying to put out the fire. It's probably just on my end and is something that's already been dealt with on theirs, so I'll just ignore it. Unless other people are seeing it, and then, you know. thing is though, a fire extinguisher won't be able to put out a fire like that, because to put out a fire like that you have to completely smother the fire. A fire extinguisher can typically last under a minute if you're constantly holding it down, depending on the size of a fire extinguisher. The standard fire extinguisher that you have in any building can last under a few minutes and will not be able to put out a fire that large. I know this because we had to do that for health and safety and engineering. We also had to understand the concept of the fire extinguishers and type of fire suppressants used in our workplaces, such as halon, which will literally displace all the oxygen in the room and make you suffocate to death. Typically seen in movies, it is used as something that kills people, because it does. It's typically used by people if they're going to kill someone, if you're going to do it right. The same with in movies where someone's in like a server room or something with electronics, and then something comes and some sort of electronics, and they use basically fire suppression system to deal with that room or kill that person that's in that room when there's no fire. That's halon that is being used, because it also leaves no trace. It's a very handy thing to use for servers, because it supposedly leaves no trace and doesn't damage the servers, doesn't damage electronics, but it also kills you at the same time. Alright, if you hope you get better than Supernova. I'll see you next time, or tomorrow, whenever. Yeah. Take some paracetamol, drink water. Put something over your head and close your eyes so you're like in the dark. Apparently that helps. Get plenty of sleep. Eat fruit. I don't know what else to add to that list. Don't smash your head into a brick wall. That's a good one. Don't have kids. That's another one as well. Can this light stay red for any longer? There we go. God damn. If I ever get biker gear IRL, I am 100% making sure that yes, it's biker gear like this, but two, it's fucking waterproof. No, be fair, I have waterproof clothing where on the outside on the inside I'm completely dry, on the outside it looks like this. So to be fair, Grim could be nice and warm and dry. Don't take coke, that's bad for your health, and also if you take it over a long period of time you'll end up with a hole in the roof of your mouth. It's another thing I had to do for education is about drugs. Was part of our studies for some magical reason. We did that and some other stuff. The whole point of it was prevention. So it was to deter us from taking narcotics. Did it? I don't know. I haven't taken drugs. Well, illegal substances. I've taken prescription medications and stuff like paracetamol, but off the shelf stuff, but you know. There are people at my school that did do drugs, and it's stupid. They ended up in the worst possible situations. You don't want to do drugs, it's not good for your health, and for God's sake, it's not good for you in general. I'm gonna pull in to the actual garage and see if there's anyone in the garage. There's no one in the garage. Yeah, so weed, depending on where you are, and what state you're in, what country you're in, you could take weed recreationally. Prescription, but in this country, smoking it is illegal. Smoking cannabis, marijuana, weed, pot, whatever you want to call it, is illegal in England and Wales, I believe. However, there is a part of it that you can have, which is given out prescriptionally, and I believe you can actually get it off the shelf as well, is the oil from it. There are some states in America that have it legalized. I know Washington State has it legalized. In this country, it is legal, sorry, to have the oil from cannabis. However, it has to come from a pharmacy. It has to be either prescribed or bought off the shelf, and you have to be able to prove that you bought it off the shelf. You can't just get it from a bottle from your local crack dealer who's also somehow selling weed and then getting the oil from it, because obviously that's illegal. Yeah, CBT or CBD or whatever, for fuck's sake. Yeah. It varies. Like, you'll have people that'll be like, why can't there be medical cocaine? Well, what does cocaine do for you? Does it like do anything good for you? No, not really. Like, yeah, it gets you high, but you got weed for that. Why not just take, why not smoke marijuana or, do whatever rather than cocaine, because that causes damage to not just your respiratory system, I swear to fucking god. It also damages the roof of your mouth actually as well. It creates a hole. It also cause severe inflammation of the nostril and a bunch of other problems. It depends on, like, there are drugs out there that, designed to help with things, and I don't understand why people would like argue that illegal substances should be used. Like, if there's a drug out, if you can prove that, yeah, that illegal substance can be used and is better than a substance already made by science or grown or whatever that is legal to obtain and obviously consume, then alright. But take that to a law area where it can be decided through in that state or country, because from my point of view, crack cocaine or cocaine in general is still illegal, and it's stupid that people, like, you'll have people that'll go like fuck the police and all that, and it's like, oh, let's have a look into their history. Oh, they've had negative interactions with the police because they've broken the law before, so that explains a lot of what they're saying. Like, I remember one of my mates at school was just like, I hate the police, and I'm like, well, why? And they're like, because they're just pigs, they're idiots. And I'm like, okay, what have they done to you? And they're like, oh, they arrested me for no reason. I'm like, what did you have on you? Oh, I only had a knife and a bit of weed. And I'm like, yeah, you had illegal narcotics and a knife. Why? And I don't mean like a butter knife, he was carrying a switchblade. And he's just like, yeah, but they had no reason to. I'm like, you were acting suspicious, they came over to you, they had lawful rights to search you, they did, and they found illegal narcotics and a weapon on you. Your own fucking fault. But you'll always have those people that are just like, oh no. Like, there'll always be those people that are just constantly in denial that they were in the wrong. Especially in those regards, and it pisses me off, because it's just like, seriously? You've blatantly broke the law, you've gotten caught that you've broken the law, and now you're going to be an absolute asshole because you've broken the law and you don't like that you've gotten caught. It's stupid though, because he used to come to school and be like, oh, I got weed on me, or I got cocaine on me. I was just like, I don't care. If you got that stuff on you, you get the fuck away from me. He always got involved with the wrong people, apparently. He tried to act like, you know, the stereotypical big, hard man was a fucking pussy. Like, seriously. Like, if I charge him with any sort of object in my hand, and I hold it in a threatening manner, he shits himself. And I'm like, you're not a hard man. You'll get in my face and try and act tough. And yet here I am charging you with literally a foam bat. You know it's foam because I just whacked you with it, but you're running away scared. Like, why? It was stupid, but yeah. His life, not mine. If he wants to fuck it up, be my guest, as long as I don't get involved. I'm gonna put that in my garage. Yeah. Like, he'd always be like, oh, but the pigs, they have no right. And I'm like, they have the complete lawful authority to do what they're doing to you. Like, a cop ain't gonna do it for the fun of it. No, a cop ain't gonna pull me over and be like, we want to search you just for the fun of it. They have a actual valid reason to do it. My school is stupid. They'd have police show up every now and again. I like, when I was leaving. So I just finished my, last year there. We had just finished our exams and someone was like, oh, the police car's outside. I'm like, why? And they're like, oh, weed was found in the girls' toilets. And I'm like, how? And they're like, oh, they hid it behind the, oh, what was it? The hand dryer. Which blows hot air on your hands to dry them. And I'm like, those fucking idiots. Because obviously people who weren't aware that there were drugs there were using it. Well, that didn't go around for them. They checked the CCTV that was on the outside. There's always CCTV that sits on the outside of the toilets. For those reasons. They had everyone that was in that day who had gone into those toilets go into the offices, and they'd go through each one of them, and they had checked fingerprints on the actual little baggies of weed to the fingerprints of all the students. And those students, well, they were in the shit. So, you know. Yeah. The way some people act towards law enforcement is stupid. But you'll see me roleplay the same thing, being a dick towards police. Because that character don't like cops. Don't mean I do. You know? You can't you know? Like, our roleplay, say, Jake Scanton, and he might get a bad rap with the law enforcement, and he might hate them. Doesn't mean I do. People neglect to realise what these characters do doesn't represent who we are as a person when we're role-playing. To be fair, it's kind of sad. I'm waiting for something to happen, either in chat or me being summoned in game. So, yeah. Just gonna keep eating my food. I don't know how any of you find this entertaining. I'm literally sat here eating. Who to be? Who to be? You know what? I'm going to answer my DM. I'm going to set that screen up. And we're going to go to the county and scare some people. Or try to. Because it's spooky month. Jump out of bushes and stuff. And welcome back. Spooky month, starting to be a bit creepy. That's how you get shot. We're about to find out. See if we can scare some people. Obviously not law enforcement though, because I'm definitely gonna get shot if I do that. Blue flag. Oh do do do. Where are civs? 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 Are they all in the sea? I hope not. I'm gonna hide in this bush. Actually, no, I'm gonna hide in this bush. No, I'm gonna hide in this bush. I'm going to hide in a bush. I look like a fucking Pokemon. There are 3 civs in the county. Oh! I don't know where any of them are. Do 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 do. Diddle diddle do 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 diddle 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 do do diddle diddle do do diddle diddle do do diddle do 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 diddle do diddle diddle do do diddle 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 Casually want to call Bernard and see if I can get left. Actually, I'm gonna get a county taxi up to his house and see if I can scare him. We'll be back soon once again. I can't spell Polito, despite the fact that someone said it earlier. Whoa. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once again to me crouching. Who can I scare? That's a green light, so I can go. Ah, shit. I'm on a high shoulder, aren't I? I really hope I am. Gets arrested for jaywalking. Fuck. And into the gap. Apparently it will not let me jog, that's fun. I would put 911 call in, but I really don't want to get arrested. If someone sees it, they see it. So, over there, fucking spooky. Cause I have a bowler hat. I'm gonna wick you with it. I'm gonna wank you with it. Throw it like a frisbee. Who the? What? 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 We're gonna go to where Bernard gets his coffee. This is where Bernard gets his coffee. Don't question it, it's Bernard. Nah, I want like. What do I do? What do I say? What do I ask Bernard? Oh, do 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 do. I don't fucking know what to say. That's a car. Let's go to Bernard's house. Oh fuck, yes, let's go. He just headed home. So is he like there or is he going there? That's a civ truck. Left, right, Claire. Oh, fuck. Damn it. Play Frog. I'm not about to play Frogger. Don't lag. That water feature's gonna kill me apparently. I gotta get there. Me and my soaking wet clothing. For the grace, for the might of the Lord. For the home of the hope.
I literally saw you coming. What's up?
I can stand like you. It's a really ugly car.
Yeah, so there's a lot of other stuff. I heard what happened, you know. The whole, you know, Melissa meeting Jalen thing, you know, somebody getting shot at, you know, somebody threatening somebody else, and now somebody's after somebody else. Yeah, I heard all about it. I know you aren't, but I know your name was mentioned, and now Jalen's looking for you. So, and unfortunately, it didn't really have to happen. Only, you know, Melissa actually fucking listened to me for once, but you know. What do I know? I've only been shot by her fucking goons, you know, once in the arm during a fucking hostage situation. But, you know, what do I know? I'm actually kind of happy she's staying with her grandfather. I can actually get fucking shit done, not have to worry about her coming home and not at night. You don't meet Jalen with good intentions. When you're meeting Jalen, you're either making a deal for your life or you're making a deal for somebody else's life. There is no meeting Jalen for a good deal, alright? I've told her that, you know, Jalen is one of the smartest international criminals in Los Santos. Actually, throughout the whole fucking state, you know, she's killed so many fucking people, but there's no evidence to prove it. And my daughter wants to go and defend somebody against a person who has a gang that will fucking completely murder her in like 2 days. You know, I'd rather not like live and like have to watch my back because you know. Jalen's the person that goes after families. You piss her off, she'll go after your family and then you. So, you know, I have to now watch my back. Not only you have to watch yours, and Mel has to watch hers. You know?
Shit.
I don't understand what she didn't understand about the conversation that me and her had. About, you know, how Jalen is not a good person to be with at all whatsoever. But apparently she didn't understand a fucking word I said about it because she went and met her anyway.
He's venting.
I told her specifically.
He's venting.
Whatever, Ariana or whatever, you can be your fucking friend. Just don't get in her fucking business. And this is what happens.
I don't know how to respond to that though, because he's right.
So, next time you see Mel, tell her not only is she skating on thin ice with Jalen, but she's also skating on thin ice with me. I don't know what her deal is. I don't know what her past was like. But the past is the past. Now I gotta now I have to deal with the present and the future. I don't know about you, but my future is gonna be looking behind my back until Jalen either gets put in jail or leaves the state because of her little good intention meetup she had.
There's a point there.
So, I don't know when you're gonna see her. I don't care when you're gonna see her. You know, that's between you and her. But just make sure that she knows that if anything happens to me or to you, it's because of that good intention meetup she had. She's lucky my dad or her grandfather texted me and told me where she was. Because when I woke up and her shit was gone and she wasn't here, we had a major fucking problem. Yeah. Well, I won't see her anytime soon to tell her that, but yeah. But
He has a point though.
I'm at the point now where, you know, his adoption papers are sitting on my table.
Oh no.
I have 3 options. I can try to work this out and get it through her thick ass head that she can't be doing this shit. Option 2, I can put her back to CPS. Or option 3, I can just fucking make my dad sign it and she can live with her fucking grandfather for the rest of her fucking life. Because obviously I'm doing fucking something wrong. But if we're done here, I have stuff I have to go do.
Alright, put it in the garage, alright. So he's gonna go off.
For the time being, you stay at your dorm or you stay with your dad, you're not staying here.
Alright. So we will get a county taxi to the dorm, actually. Actually, yeah. Actually no, we'll get a county taxi back to the... There we go. And I tabbed out. Okay, 5M. Open. There you go. Once again, back where we left off last night, apart from about half shorter than yesterday's patrol or stream. So thank you guys for coming. I don't know if I'm going to be doing anything tomorrow. I believe I will. Well, technically today and then tomorrow. However, you know, other than that, I have really nothing else to say, but damn, that got fucking deep real quick. That was fun, and I will hopefully see you guys next time. See you.
I've been watching you. I've been watching you.